It's mine. Whose world is this?
Taking over in the landscape of the kicks and copping any bricks off fire you desire. My rock maybe flip. It's season, you never trip. Get them early, I never miss no bite. But if they hot, make it to the court, they cap. Now welcome to Bobby Sneaker World. Sneaker World, yeah, Bobby Sneaker World. Sneaker World, Sneaker World.
Hey yo, what's good, y'all? It's your boy, Bobby Sneaker World, and I am back with another video. Now, it's been about a week and a half since I made my last video, and like I told my boy, shoes up, sleeves down, I was getting a little anxious. I like being in front of the camera, I like talking to you guys, but I'm not going to force any of my content on you guys, ever. I'm never going to just get in front of the camera and just make a video just to be, no, I'm not going to do it. You guys deserve better than that. But anyway, if you're new around here and that big button down below is still red, you're doing it all wrong. Make sure that button is gray. Join the movement. Now, even though it's been 10 days, I'm not even going to edit this video. I'm trying to go straight through. And I apologize in advance if I get some of this information wrong. But I'm very, very irritated. That's the only reason I'm in front of the camera now. I don't have a sneaker review or anything like that. But you can see from the title of this video what this video is about. It's about this FLX app, this Flex app, whatever, however you're going to say it. And if you follow me on IG, I just posted about the point system, and I don't know enough about it. I honestly wanted to be optimistic. I never even spoke about this app prior to this video. I never mentioned it because I thought that it was going to be a good thing. I wanted to be optimistic about what this app was going to do. I thought it was supposed to be to sway everybody away from, the resellers, and everybody has a better opportunity of hitting on more limited sneakers. So I think that's a dope idea, obviously. If I was a big time reseller, no, we get less accounts, less opportunities to get multiple sneakers at one time. I would hate it. But for somebody like me that does resell sneakers from time to time, but just like one pair to help pay for the pair, my personal pair or something like that, I loved it. Everybody gets more opportunities to get a pair. But now that it's launched and I'm seeing more and more information come out on what this app is, mind you, we're only getting that Chicago. Excuse me, like I said, I'm not editing this. I almost sneezed. The Chicago Jordan 1 85. I'm not a fan of that sneaker anyway. It looks like a shrimp boat on people's feet. I do not like that. I like the color. Do not like the 85 cut. I will not be going for any of those for the personal. But anyway, so I could be wrong about this. But this the head start situation is blowing mine right now. If you look, it costs 1,000 points to get per head start minute. Now, obviously, the old system was 10-minute head start. You get, you got the best opportunity, best chance to at least have an opportunity to reserve a pair. I think it might be 10 or 11 minutes now because they want more of your money. So it's 1,000 points per minute. 10,000 of your points to get a 10-minute head start. It costs, you get 1,000 points per 100 per dollar spent? Or 100 points per dollar spent or something like that? You know how long it's going to take to get 10,000 points? You do the quick math in your head. It's, I believe, per dollar spent you get 100 points. It takes 10,000 points to get a 10-minute head start. If you do not hit, you lose your points. It's the ultimate risk reward. So that means if you spent your 10,000 points for a chance to reserve a sneaker and you do not hit, You have to spend more money. You have to go back to the store and buy shit you don't want, or more sneakers just to build your points back up for another opportunity for another release. How is that fair? How is that going to work? Even if I hit, like before, we all know you spend your $250 to $300, whatever it was, in that store, you automatically are tier 3. Your platinum status. Now you only got to get your 1 minute every week or every release by going to the store and checking in, or going on Twitter or finding the codes or whatever, check in, boom, 10 minutes. Now you have to continue to spend money how often do you have to spend money? And I don't care about this chance. You know what this reminds me of? And I'm rambling because it's all off the top of my head. When my son goes to school and they're having these cookie sales and whatever else they send home for these kids don't care nothing about selling cookies. They also send them brochures home. If you spit or sell X amount of cookies, you can get a drone, or you can get this, or you can get that. But you have to sell. They don't know the value of money. Us as parents, we're like, yo, you would have to sell 100 things of cookies just to get this $20 drone I could just go buy. And then they sell the cookies for $17 a piece, and they think they're pimping these kids out. Excuse me. It's craziness. And that's exactly what this is. They want you to keep going to buy anything in their stores to go buy these to have a chance to get limited sneakers. How is that helping us? How is that helping the consumer? And somebody said on Twitter, like, whoever made this Flex app should be fired. No, whoever made this Flex app has probably got a promotion. Because this is not about the consumer. This is about Foot Locker and Finish Line and Foot Action and Champs and East Bay and Ladies Foot Locker and whoever else. To trick people, Chance. I don't need no cosign. To trick people into spending all of this money for a chance to win these limited sneakers, or just sneakers in general. You have to use your so they take the coupons away, and then they make you spend more money for a chance to reserve things, and then like, well, you can use those on gift cards, and you can use that on. We give you a chance to win. I don't want to go on no trip. I want my sneakers. Y'all let me know in the comment section down below how y'all feel about this, because this is all raw emotion for me right now. I was reading it. I called the people, and she was like, yeah, that's the risk. So I ain't got time to be doing a whole bunch of editing. I could be wrong about some of this stuff. And hey, the coupons that you did accrue before the transition over to the Flex app, you do get. But they're going to email you or mail out to you, she said one or the other, your coupons. So you can still redeem those going forward. If you had any in your accounts, they're going to mail them. So hopefully you had your current address, or your if they mail it that way by USPS, or hopefully they just email it and you got access to those accounts, and you didn't just make up an email address with no password or whatever, you remember them, whatever. If you still want to use those coupons, hopefully you can access them. But y'all let me know in the comment section down below. Like I said, man, I didn't plan on making this video, but once I seen the points head start set up, and they're not renewable, like you can't use them again. I want y'all to understand this. If you do not hit, you do not get to keep those points are gone. You have to spend more money to replace those points. So it's a big risk to be like, you know what? I want a 10-minute head start. I'm going to throw 10,000 head start points on this. And if you don't hit, y'all know I do live COD videos on almost every release. That's probably going to be dead. I'm going to be doing it with 0 points head starts and just crossing my fingers, because it's going to be a huge risk reward. Like, Because even if you hit, did you really win? Because you had to spend all this money just to get the head start. Now you still have to go pay for the sneaker. Now you have to pay more money to get your points built back up. This is the ultimate 360 deal. This is a lose. Like, yes, you're winning if you get the sneaker, but did you really win if you got it? It's not like before, where like even if you don't want to go to the mall, you don't feel like driving or using. Like if you may get lucky with 9-minute head start because you already spent your $300 for the year to make yourself platinum. You have to continue to spend money to hope that you win sneakers every release. I'm done, man. I'm done with this video. Y'all let me know how y'all feel. Y'all let me know if I'm way off base. I could just be speaking from emotion, be completely wrong on this. But as far as what I'm hearing and what I've read, and the lady that I talked to on the phone from Foot Locker, corporate foot, the 800 number, this is what she's saying. I appreciate y'all watching the channel, man. Like I said, I need comments, man. I need engagement on this video. I need to know how y'all feel as sneakerheads, as consumers. I don't feel like, I felt like this was going a different way, and it's going left. I thought this was going to be about making more people happy, and I feel like this is going to hurt a lot of people's feelings. It's going, resellers, this ain't hurting them. I thought it was going to be something to hurt them. This is going to hurt the average consumer that doesn't spend a ton of money. I'm out of here, man. OV!